I'm not a morning person.
Dedicated to being passionate about it.
Bodybuilders have become more lazy.
People have always thought I lift fake weights.
Iran and the United States.
You take responsibility for that.
So I know you like boxing, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Talk about boxing all the time. But so Mayweather, Logan Paul, I mean, what's your opinion? It's happening very soon.
I mean, they're so far off. They're so far off on weight, you know. So if it came down to a professional match, I mean, the weight is off. I think they're off by a good 20 pounds or so. Logan definitely has a big head, so his target is going to be easier, you know, to hit for Mayweather. But at the end of the day, it's about the money. You know, he's got the big social media following. He's very active. I mean, his brother as well. So they do have the clout when it comes to social media. Mayweather has the clout and the respect of the boxing world, the fighting world. And if you want to make money, you got to tap Mayweather. Mayweather is going to make you the money, you know. I mean, I don't know about that last video, though, that I saw. It was just the guy's got to work on that script, man, the acting. That was just bad, you know.
When he took his hat off?
I got your hat, you know. I mean, Mayweather's not that slow, man. And I don't think Mayweather, I mean, in self-defense, you wouldn't get that close to somebody that could just reach you at a distance, you know. And I think it was... I don't know if some people believed it, you know, enjoy it, enjoy the ride, enjoy the show. But I knew it was just a bad setup. I think they could do better than that. But if they do it, they will make a lot of money.
What do you think about the state of boxing overall? And do you think things like these spectacle events like this, right, are they hurting or helping the sport to continue being popular?
It's shining a light in boxing, but UFC has just taken over the freaking, when it comes to fighting, UFC has just taken over. Boxing still has the finesse, the art of, you know, being able to throw punches without any kicking, with the rules and regulation. You cannot take away the fine finesse of boxing and two fighters getting up there, having good rounds. I mean, it's just boxing is always great, but with social media, with UFC and the contenders not being these prime contenders, I think that's the only thing that's hurt boxing in the men's division. Women, I think we need more women boxing. You know, my friends right now, Amanda Serrano, she's doing great, you know, champion, 5 divisions. So that she's very entertaining. I think more women would definitely help the boxing. You know, UFC, it helps UFC. So why not, you know?
Well, I think what's happening in boxing right now specifically are obviously like the YouTubers are coming in, right? The influencers basically taking the spotlight away from, obviously Mayweather's gonna be Mayweather no matter what, right?
Yes.
I'm talking about the people that are actually current boxers. They like Logan Paul taking their spotlight away in a way, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like even in the fitness industry, when suddenly, you know, like when the social media blew up, like guys like Rich Piana came in the industry and they started taking the spotlight away from the pro bodybuilders, you know what I'm saying? When that happened in the fitness industry, how did you feel about that? When guys like those started taking away some of the spotlight and the numbers started growing for them on social media, you know?
Well, that's the thing when it comes to social media and an athlete that's, you know, a hermit who really just likes to work hard, focus, do the work, grind in and out, but doesn't really share it. Then there's the one who's doing it, who's not competitive, who's got the gift of gab, who's talking about it, says everything about himself and his mama, and people love that, you know? People just, right now, people are stuck to their computers. They're not going out, they're not doing anything. You know, the entertainment is whoever is on that social media feed, and that's who they're going to follow, and that's who they're going to like. And that's what happened with the bodybuilding industry. The guy who doesn't compete was, you know, waiting for this moment to shine, you know. Now he can say all he wants, whether he's wrong or right, give out all his opinions, gain a lot of followers, and people get entertained easily these days, you know. I wish I was entertained that easy, you know. I mean, you know, it's just, for me, it takes, you know, I got to see that you're really good, first of all. You know, if you talk too much, I don't think I'm really into a person that talks too much either, you know. So that's why I'm saying, by not being entertained that easily. For me, is I like to see the work. I like to see the fighting. I like to see the physiques on stage. I like to see a battle, just because you can say you know a lot, say that you do a lot. The arrogance, I'm just not really into this type of, new generation. The arrogance is just out of this world, So
Were you
I
upset?
like.
Were you upset when the influencers started like dominating the views and the likes and like the social media? Were you upset about it, or did you embrace it?
No, no, not at all. Again, it's just a new world. It's a new world. That's it. It's a new world. Social media has been taking down, a lot of magazines, a lot of publications, it's just shifting, kind of like the banking world and Bitcoins now, it's shifting. It's shifting. So if you're gonna hate that, it was your fault. You should be able to adapt, be able to change, be able to go with the change of times and just go with the flow, ride that wave. And if you're afraid to ride it, it's just, you're gonna hurt. You're gonna hurt. You just can't say, I asked a few friends of mine, hey, what's your Instagram? I don't do social media.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because their job is only working 9 to 5, going home, watching TV, and that's it. They don't have that, lifestyle where they want to air out all their dirty laundry or their business. So social media and reality shows came hand in hand. That's why reality shows started making nobodies famous. Social media started making nobodies famous, and these nobodies are becoming big influencers. Can you hate that? No, I think it's just something new that people need to adapt to.